from here until the finale of the piece, all the remaining variations are one long series of disasters, delusions, and defeats. For instance, they get into what they think is an enchanted boat, which turns out to be a leaky old rowboat without any oars, and of course they wind up very wet. And another time, Don Quixote attacks two fat old monks on muleback, whom he mistakes for evil sorcerers. Same old story. But perhaps the most famous of these variations, which we're now going to hear, concerns a ride through the air with the Don and his squire mounted, blindfolded, and mounted on what they believe to be the magic horse Pegasus, who is supposed to be able to fly them through space. In their boggled imagination, this does indeed happen, very graphically, with the aid of a wind machine. Plus a lot of other windy noises. But the low instruments of the orchestra never get off their one low note, which is D. They're there throughout, thus informing us that Pegasus has remained earthbound throughout the flight. And here they go. As you've just heard, there they were all the time, right down on the ground. But now comes Don Quixote's greatest disaster and final defeat, when he is challenged to a duel by a rival knight who is known as the Knight of the White Moon. And the conditions of the joust are that if the Don loses, he must give up his foolish wanderings and go home. Well, he does lose, and how he loses. Not only the duel, but his whole campaign against evil, his whole quest, his very knighthood.